Yo, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video, and today, I low-key kind of missed it, that's my bad, but 2 hours ago, Good Future Entertainment dropped the first direct of Project Silver, which, if you don't know, obviously, hold on, if you don't know, let's just say, no OBS, I'm not updating you, I'm a pretty big Silver fan, to say the least, okay, I play him, and in my other series on my second channel, which I'll go check out, link will be in the description. And I just love the dude. He's a really good character in the Sonic franchise that I wish Sega gives more attention to. But, you know, with Shadow and Sonic being their main selling points, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But that's where the community comes in. Because with Good Future Entertainment, they are working on a game called Project Silver, which, best believe, I will be there when they drop this game. But with all that gappage out the way, make sure to go subscribe to Good Future Entertainment. I can't speak. The video link will be in the description. And without any further ado, this is a 20-minute video, so it'll be a hefty reaction. But let's get straight into it. Boom. Project Silver. Oh, stop.
Welcome everyone to the first reveal showcase for Project Silver.
Yo, I swear. I'm gonna say I swear, YouTube.
My name is Silver Roxas, the project director for this fan game, featuring our favorite future psychokinetic hedgehog, Silver. Today we're going to reveal the first look at Project Silver's gameplay, followed by...
Wait, just want to make sure of something real quick. Make sure my audio's... Okay, it is. Okay. Turn myself down. Turn you down. Okay, no.
Some developer commentary from our department leads. This is a very early pre-alpha build of the game, showing all our progress since we began development late last year. Without further ado, please enjoy this gameplay showcase. Take this!
Oh, that's funny. Take this! Oh my goodness, okay. Made with Unity, a shout out. Made with, okay. Alright. I actually like this futuristic design of Silver. Him having like this little cave and all that. Definitely Silver runs basically levitates like he does in 06. Alright. I like the OSC. Oh my god. I'm guessing I will bar there. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, this... Hold on, nah, that combat was kind of smooth. Hold on. No way. Hold on. This reminds me of Prime 06 combat, or Prime Sonic combat. Hold on, here we go. Ooh. Okay. I'm guessing that bar up there is like your, psychokinesis bar, like once you do in 06. It's kind of sad how I constantly have to bring up 06. Because that's really all there is. That's really all the server content we currently have for our official Sega media. Platform. Oh wait, no, it's not. That was... Okay.
I wish I could go up. Let's go!
Oh, whoa, okay, that's cool. Jump in air, that's fire. Okay, I like the camera, bro. Everything about the game already looks so smooth. The camera movement, the music sounds amazing. I wonder if this is going off that one storyline people on Twitter was making on how like Sage is the Emperor and Silver is basically the son of this time. Because if that's the case, we might also see Shadow, which I'll be down. Oh wait. I said all that and there's Sage's face right there. Oh my goodness, but okay.
Project Silver is a 3D momentum-based action game featuring platforming, combat, exploration, and more. Silver retains all of his abilities from Sonic 06/Project 06, including multiple new powers and abilities. We think you will all love to see what we have in store in the future. As for me, I have loved Silver the Hedgehog ever since he first debuted nearly 20 years ago. I'm about as big of a fan as you can get for him, being a fan voice actor, VTuber, and cosplayer of Silver. I am honored to have this opportunity to be part of this project to give Silver what he's always deserved, a full game of his very own, working on both the main story of the game as well as overseeing the other departments. I'll bet you want a small tease about the story.
Yes, I do.
Silver, upon returning to the future, finds it immediately in disarray, a dystopian new empire ruled by Sage. Before he can return to the past to prevent this awful future, Sage manages to block his time travel abilities and lock him in this new dystopian future. Now, Silver must find a way to take the fight to Sage and defeat her in this future to then be able to save the past to prevent the global war that led to her conquest. Now, please check out the rest of our amazing department leads and hear what they have to say about Project Silver.
Alright, hold on.
Hello.
That low-key is really kind of fire to think about it. That Sage can just stop Silver from going to the past. Which also makes this like a mainly Silver-centered game without him having to go back. Because I'm pretty sure that was like a debate on why Silver shouldn't be considered one of the best Sonic characters, because he mainly relies on going back in time to stop stuff from happening. Even though it's a stupid debate, at least with this fan game, it's more Silver-centered than, like, you know, the rest of the Sonic team in the past centered. Okay.
Sonic fans, one and all, thank you for joining us on this auspicious day. My name is Titan VA, or just Titan if you're feeling fancy, and I'm the producer and voice director for Project Silver. You know, there's a lot of iconic voice lines across the Sonic franchise. Whether it be an inspiring quote from Sonic about personal freedom, Eggman shouting, "You blasted hedgehog," as the blue blur ruins his plans, or Shadow wondering where that fourth Chaos Emerald is, these performances have a way of staying with us. That, my friends, is the power of voice acting. Breathing life into these characters we love so dearly and making them feel all the more real. I myself have been a voiceover artist for 6 years now, working on many fan projects and even leading some of my very own. I've been a Sonic fan for as long as I can remember. My first exposure to the series was Sonic X on 4Kids, and from there, I just sort of fell down a rabbit hole of fan content and flash games on both YouTube and Newgrounds. I wouldn't pick up any actual Sonic games until Sonic Unleashed for the PS2. I have vivid memories of the opening cutscene and banter between Jason Griffith's Sonic and Mike Pollock's Dr. Robotnik, thinking it was the coolest thing in the world to act in a video
that cutscene
game,
was looking kind of
and hope to do it myself one day. Although I tend to favor our favorite blue hedgehog, I cannot deny that Silver is an awesome character. He's easily one of the highlights of Sonic 06 for me. He's got an iconic design, abilities that were delightfully fun to use, and the performance by Pete Capella and Daisuke Ono was nothing short of magnificent. For the longest time, I hoped Silver would get his own solo outing, a game that explored his character further, showed off some awesome new abilities, and focused on the cast in the future. Now, here we are, and I'm a part of bringing these characters to life. I couldn't be more thankful. Now, it's time to address the number one question the team gets asked. Titan VA, I hear you shouting, when will auditions come out? Where can I audition? How do I audition? Well, I'm here to give you all the answers.
Okay, hold on.
Voice acting is one of the last high-priority tasks in game development. So while they aren't open now, they will be open eventually. When we do open auditions, we will announce it in our community server and on our social media platforms to let you know when they come out. Auditions will be held on Casting Call Club and will likely be open for around 2 to 3 months before we decide on a shortlist. Then, from that shortlist, we will ultimately narrow down who gets the role after some more auditioning. Some tips I recommend while you wait is please be patient, practice, and when the time comes, give it your all. If you have any questions or want any more tips, be sure to hit me up in the community server. I'd love to talk to you.
Health bar. Okay.
Anyway,
so you don't lose rings in this
that's
game.
all it for me. Thank you once again for joining us, and I'll see you around. Oh, and one other thing.
Sweet, sweet.
I lied. Neo Sage auditions open May 22nd.
Oh, Neo Sage? Okay. I probably won't audition for that. But, hey, to all the Neo Sage, or to all the people who can do a Sage voice, there you go. When is it? Wait, what is it?
Another thing. I lied. Neo Sage auditions open May 22nd.
May 22nd. Okay. Oh, down muted. Oh, socials, yep.
Hello everyone, I'm Ludwig, lead artist for Project Silver.
Cookie
It is a
Run
great
Peak.
honor to speak with you. First and foremost, thank you all for being here and believing in us. As a lead artist and a college graduate with a graphic design certification and a
Hey, that's what
freelance
I'm going to call
illustrator,
short. Peak.
illustrating Sonic-related ideas has come full circle. As a child, I used to sit at lunch and recess at school, drawing Sonic characters in my notebooks. I even dedicated spiral notebooks to Sonic-related images that I would print out to decorate my school albums, dreaming that one day I would be an artist working in comics, films, or even games. For as long as I can remember, Sonic and his friends have always taught me to explore the untapped potential in a universe full of endless possibilities with courage and optimism. To never back down when the going gets tough, and even to strive to change the future in many ways. Through all my trials and tribulations, I sit here in front of all of you with this amazing team as a first-time art lead in any project I could ever hope to dream of. For what seems like forever, I have been honing my artistic skills not only in the digital world, but in my personal life, creating pieces of my soul that I wanted to show off to the world. Being part of Project Silver has allowed me to share and develop these ideas
No,
with
I'm
creative
glad that
minds
this
from all
game is
around the
coming
world.
out to
Together,
show
our talented
that
team,
the Silver
artists and
fans
writers,
are
collaborated
real.
closely at every stage to create environments and designs
Or
with
just
the
Sonic
utmost
fans
care
in general,
and
because
creative
this is
flair
not just
befitting
Silver. It's just
Silver.
a big
Every
love
visual
note for
element you
Sonic
see in this
game.
mini showcase was shaped by our collective efforts. Every model and asset started from initial team sketches and
Oh,
underwent
look at that.
multiple
That's cool.
revisions. Not only reviewed by me, but also thoughtfully evaluated by other artists and team members. Each color was chosen in collaboration to ensure we matched a cohesive vision set by our writing and design teams.
Okay.
Closing off with my final statement, thank you for believing in us, and to the artists in the chat striving for a chance at being part of something grand, keep chasing that dream. We need more dreamers like you. Don't give up on that future you long for. It's not over yet. Ludwig, signing off and over to a great musical lead.
Oh, musical lead?
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you for joining us for this special presentation. My name is Mithri, and I'm the lead of the sound team for Project Silver. As fans of the Sonic franchise, I'm sure you would agree that there's something special about the music in the games.
Yes,
From the hip-hop and
obviously.
New Jack Swing-inspired sounds of the 90s, to the hard rock influence of the 2000s era, to the more electronic tracks present in the modern games. One thing you can say about almost every game in the franchise is that the music is impeccable. It's been a dream of mine to capture that special feeling, and working on this project has allowed me to help reach that goal thanks to the hard work of the entire team. For that, I'm extremely grateful, and would like to give a special shout out to the other members of the sound team. I couldn't do this without all of you. It's an immense undertaking and a true honor to help design the music and sound for a game like
It's-
this, and you have
It's always so nice to see like a whole team just like this, just giving out their thanks and what they do in a video like this, because we don't really see that nowadays for most indie games or just games in general. So it's always nice just to see just a whole team of people just coming out, explaining what they do, and just, you know, giving out their thanks and their background. Because this is just low-key kind of fire and all this stuff.
my word that the team is working with everything we have to ensure that players will truly connect with the world we're creating. Each of us has a
Bro,
deep
this
understanding
speed that
of the
Silver's
importance of
going
music
is
in
low-key gonna
helping
be
to give a
fun to
game
play.
its soul, and I hope that
I
the
hope
soul
it has
put into this
controller,
game will resonate deeply with you all.
Connection.
Sonic has had a special place in my heart ever since I was a child, where some of the first games I played were fan-made Sonic Flash games on the family computer.
Real.
To take part in a fan project in this world is a dream come true, and to see the level at which every department has been operating is an inspiration like I've never had before. We're all so excited to share more with you, and can't thank you enough for joining us on this journey.
Okay.
Hey Silver fans, I'm Rocket Jimmer, the lead programmer for Project Silver.
Okay.
While I do have a degree in computer science, this is the first game I've ever worked on,
Oh.
and the first time I've ever led a programming team. I've been a Sonic series fan for almost as long as I can remember, and I've been frustrated from the untapped latent potential in Silver as a game character for a while.
So real. Okay. I knew this little conversation would come up, but like Sega, please, for the love of everything, you you did a character vote on who's our favorite Sonic characters, and Silver made top 3. I'm pretty sure. Like, this man isn't no background character. He has a complex story, some of the most unique powers, and just hands down one of the biggest fan bases ever. Like, come on, please, Sega. Like, just give us some more Silver content. Like, I'm low-key done of asking for a game, because at this point we already got the fans working and all that. But like, come on, just give them some more love within the games. Give them some more background with us in the game, because it's kind of crazy on how our main source of Silver content is from the fans and from the comics alone. Like, that's kind of insane.
Now, I mean, a game featuring him that takes advantage of his abilities in a physics playground environment? Sign me up. Anyway, I like the classic games most of all, but the adventure and some boost games are also pretty fun. For the past year or so, I've been designing and programming the framework we're using to make this game, Olive Engine. Olive Engine's main goal is to achieve classic Sonic accurate physics in 3D where possible, implement adventure-inspired physics and some SRB2-inspired physics to fill in gaps like steering, and allow for any other additional system to coexist with minimal detriment to it and the base physics. For example, Project Silver has psychokinesis and light character action combat mechanics custom made by our team, and these systems don't override or conflict with the movement. At most, they have special movement states that play nice with momentum and transition smoothly from and into the standard traversal states. The combat, by the way, is heavily inspired by games like Nier Automata and Kingdom Hearts. What was I thinking making my first game so complex, you ask? I wasn't. Also, when I say classic Sonic accurate, I mean I'm converting Sega Genesis or Mega Drive pixels into meters, specific to about 8 decimal places. We have decided on a few changes to acceleration, mid-air gravity, and air resistance to feel more adventure-esque, though. That said, the momentum is still all classic. If you're interested in a game that goes all in with the classic accurate physics, with minimal compromises, has maneuvers like the spin dash and peel out, and has a much larger focus on melee combat and speed in an open zone environment, keep an eye out for a game called Dark Olive: The Trial. That's my other first game I'm making alongside this one. 90% of the movement code is the same between it and Project Silver. I'll give you one guess as to where Olive Engine gets its name from. Anyway, that's enough for me, so I'll hand you all off to the next lead developer.
Hey all, Shard here. I'm the writing lead for Project Silver. Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the first games I was exposed to as a kid. Playing through the neighbor's Genesis and becoming fascinated with the lock-on technology sparked an ongoing interest in game design and led to me diving deep into the history of the franchise and its forms of media. Silver naturally became a favorite of mine due to his unique powers and my tendency to favor characters ignored or unfavored by the masses.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fitting that my second rodeo on my game-making journey should serve as a proper tribute that Silver deserves of his own game, with him as the hero and no one to sideline him. I wanted to try my hand at a somewhat darker, more serious storyline as opposed to the more comedic antics I usually end up writing that...
Which makes sense. Not for like history, but like just for Silver's story in general, because a lot of people think, oh, Shadow's story in Sonic is like one of the most darkest story. Which, don't get me wrong, Shadow has a very tragic backstory. Being born within a lab to be like the ultimate cure for this random girl's disease. And then not only that, you and said girl become friends to the point where y'all are like brother or sister, until one day the military comes in, booms your father and basically your sister off the face of the world. But then your biological dad comes in and was like, yeah, you're my kid. I basically created you, and I created you to do all this to the humans. And then you go around potentially harming humans in the process, or depending on what route you take in 05. Just to remember at the end of the game that your sister, the one that you care for the most, told you to protect the humans, and then almost sacrifice yourself twice. I'm not saying that story isn't dark as heck, because it is. I'm just saying it's nowhere compared to Silver. Being born in absolute ruins of straight fire and all that, probably not even knowing his parents, and having to basically survive on his own up until he met Blaze, which we don't know when that happened because Sega doesn't, tell us nothing about that. And then having to go almost kill an innocent man twice, getting manipulated by this random person, then having to fight a god, then also having to watch your best friend sacrifice herself. It's just a lot more things. Silver stories way more darker than Shadows. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so yeah, having a dark-centered game about Silver just makes sense.
Still managed to pay proper homage to the many eras and continuities of Sonic the Hedgehog, at least to the best of my ability, knowing how each take and characterization has its fans. But I wanted to ensure that
oh my
the
God,
world
look at
we
this.
built for this game would simultaneously feel like something you
I hope this is
could get
actually
out
like
of an official Silver the Hedgehog
maybe
game
like
or
stage
comic
places
storyline,
because
with
Jesus.
some of my
Well, this is
personal
like an open
favorites
world
being
game.
the Silver
That's something I would
Age
actually
or
love.
the Silver Saga
Open world Silver
from
game.
both Archie continuities. So I've spent many nights researching and rememorizing the lore of Sonic the Hedgehog and its different continuities across media to find what best fits for this story. At the end of the day, what you see is what you get.
Yep.
An optimistic hedgehog who can be as bright as
What you
his
see,
powers
what you get.
in even the bleakest of futures. He's never lost hope, and he'll carry any burden in his never-ending quest to protect the future. I won't reveal anything major in terms of plot beats, but I and the other writers have been very excited to build up our own dystopian future for a world
Hope Silver
with
gets
no
more
use
like
for
type
hope.
of technology to fight
And for
with
fans
later
like
down the
you
game.
to become the hope for a better tomorrow that Silver embodies so well as you tear Sage's empire apart. But that's enough rambling from this writer, so I'll pass it along to the next in line.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Fox, 3D art and animation lead for the Silver
okay.
game. Triangles are awesome. I would say I've spent pretty much my entire life messing with whatever sort of artistic medium I could get my grubby little hands on, especially if it had anything to do with characters. Them and the world of any media is usually kind of my main focus and what'll get me to care about a story most, which is probably mostly related to my being a Sonic fan from a young age. I think the series as a whole has gotten me to care about art and storytelling a lot more than I would have without it being there for nearly all of my life, like a brain parasite. Of those mediums, I always feel most of my element with anything to do with 3D, like polygons or shaders or effects or movement or just game dev. And this too is mostly Sonic's fault, because as a kid I stumbled upon a random YouTube tutorial on how to make a Sonic model in Blender and thought it looked cool, so I downloaded Blender and condemned my soul to making Sonic models for eternity to feed the brain parasite. Because of these things, I'm pretty familiar with fan projects like this one, kind of bounced between one and the other for a while, and so when I first saw the Silver Future concepts by Cornart, I, like a lot of fans then, thought a game like that would be really cool. So when I found out about this project, I signed up the first instant applications were open. So, naturally, my immediate priority when I got in was I have to model the white hedgehog right now. Because I think it was important to get his core look right before anything else. And then I kept doing that, but more, for like everything I'd really in the game, and I'm a lead now. I had the explicit goal of trying to honor Cornart, being the person to start this entire idea, by trying to match aspects of his specific art and rendering style, and pushing a more stylized look for the game in a way that's not really seen too often. And I plan to push that a lot further than what
I like how they're using like the base. So I like how they're using like the model from like 06 in my opinion.
Trying to get all the artists
because even though it took a while for the model of 06 to like grow on me, but it has
animations and great environments and props and just so much cool stuff. I really can't wait for everyone to see, and I can't thank this team enough for how much of a joy it's been to work with them all.
Hi, I'm Topspin the Fuzzy, and I'm the level design lead on Project
level
Silver,
design,
but I've
peak.
contributed a ton of other work as well. Some of you might recognize me from a few things, be it animation or voice work. I've been a Sonic fan my whole life, and as characters go, Silver is my favorite, and I think it's a shame that we haven't seen much of the time he's from outside of Sonic 06. That's
the
part of why I
comics,
find
so-
this project so fun to work on. Aside from getting to be a part of making something that's genuinely fun, it's interesting to tackle something that is uniquely Silver. To that end, where designing levels is concerned, it's important to me that they lean into Silver's strengths and moreover emphasize things that only Silver can do, while also making sure that the design of the level itself helps to tell the story of this particular brand of ruined future. I do my best to make sure that the levels feel solidly rooted in the reality of this world while still having all the types of gameplay elements you'd expect in an action platformer. Making sure that the player has something to engage with and challenge them in some way at every step has been a priority, as well as ensuring the player has a number of options in how they can progress forward. And what you're seeing now is just an early level. You can be sure that the later ones will go absolutely wild.
Nice, nice.
Thank you all for watching our showcase. Linked in the description below on our X/Blue Sky accounts and our community Discord is a feedback form where you can give detailed feedback about what you thought about the gameplay reveal. There will also be a feedback channel in our community server as well. Also, we are opening applications for Phase 2 of development where we are seeking more level designers, combat programmers, environmental and texture artists, and 3D modelers and animators. If you are skilled in any of these roles, please also click the linked form below or on our socials. If you want to help Project Silver be as
like
good
I
as
said, to all people who can design out there, this whole video will be linked in the description. So make sure y'all click on that and y'all go crazy, okay? Because I really do want this game to come out. I hope and pray nothing bad happens within, the team, okay? I'm not trying to wish that upon that, knocking on wood. You know what I mean? I really do hope, because like I said, it's like hard out here to find like genuine Silver fans without them either LARPing as a Silver fan or them just mischaracterizing him constantly. It's so hard. So to see a whole team that genuinely feels like they're true Silver fans, it's amazing.
it can possibly be, apply today. This channel will have a dedicated playlist for all future Project Silver videos and information as well. As stated by Titan, Sage Editions will go live soon. Please stay tuned for that announcement. Finally, the Project Silver team is planning to be at Sonic Expo Dallas later this year.
So it is happening. Okay, best believe I will be. Oh my god, I need to get that set up. Okay, bet. I will be. Hey, if any of y'all are going to the expo in Dallas this year, best believe I will most likely be there, okay? A fit check, don't be afraid to come and say hi, okay? But holy, I thought that was not happening this year. I'm being blatantly honest. That took me by surprise. So, oh my god. So yeah, I will be here at the Expo Dallas. Okay, bet.
Hopefully with a special surprise in tow. So
Oh,
catch us there
okay.
perhaps. Anyway, until next time, it's no use.
Yep. Wow. All right. Is there anything at the end, like a little? Nope, just there. Just in credits. Okay. Just want to be sure. Yep. Okay. Whoop. All right. Wow. All right, once again, that just low key took me by hella surprise. Did not know that Dallas was happening this year. Okay. Oh, I gotta start planning for that then. Because that's like only an hour away from me. But once again, shout outs to Good Future Entertainment. Best believe I will be here when the full game does come out. And when more directs come out. Because I'm not going to say I'm not a Nintendo fan. But I'm not that much of a Nintendo fan to where I will like wake up. It's already hard enough when I have to wake up in the morning, or well, soon I don't have to do that because it's about to be summer. But back then it was easier because it happens during the morning on school days. But still, it was already hard enough to wake up in the morning and have to go watch the directs by myself or with the goat right here, 8 hours. Go check him out. But Sonic is already one thing I'm passionate for, okay? Like I said, I'm right now writing my own Sonic story on my second channel. But mainly Silver, thing, one of my favorite characters in the entire franchise. Yeah, I'm going to have to be here. So I hope more comes out this summer. because basically I will be going crazy with the content this summer. And yeah, so yeah, shout out to Good Future Entertainment. And yeah, like I said, the video will be, go subscribe to them, go watch this video, and if you're anything that they're opening applications for, go sign up for that if y'all want to. But with that being said, people, I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down below, who's your favorite Sonic character, or who's the Sonic character that y'all want to get more attention? Mine is obviously Silver, but like I said throughout this video, he genuinely needs more attention the way his story is right now in game wise. Comic Silver, I'm pretty sure his story are completed with the metal virus, and how his future is basically saved after that. Sorry for the spoilers if you haven't finished that. But yeah, with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed it. And remember, at the end of the day, keep button mashing.